Why is it not showing up? Oh no. Okay. Hello! So today we're playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm alone this time. I think I'm alone. But yeah. We're playing Fallout New Vegas. It's my first time playing. I don't know why it says continue, but we're gonna start a new game. Yes. You have no clue how tempted I was to join BC and say that like
War. War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east.
I literally
seeking
just
territory
started.
and
What do you mean
wealth
change
in
the game?
dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Damn. He shoot me because I said another raid. That wasn't even me who shot you.
You're awake. How about that?
You're awake.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Jerry. There you go.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Goodsprings. Now,
My name?
I hope
Crazy?
you don't mind, but
Crazy.
I had to
Oh, it's
go
crazy
rooting
once.
around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place. How'd I do?
Yes, I can pick Caucasian. Asian. Why does Alright, I'm Asian. Oh my god, customization. Would you care to sing 11 songs at this fine hour? I mean, I can sing while I'm making my character, I guess. Oh my god, there's so many parts to this. Hold on. I mean, I could only redeem you singing the national anthem of Canada. I don't even know if I memorized that. I don't know why I would memorize the national anthem of Canada, but oh, before I continue, actually, because I forgot to post on Twitter. Let me just do that real quick. There you go. Am I good now?
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered.
Wait, do you have a Raid Shadow Legends account? No. Why? What? I what the fuck is that? Oh, there you go. What are these options? We'll go for Seductress, I guess. Ooh. Nah, we're going for black.
Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race. Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you get back all your faculties.
Oh. Adjust your score. It ain't cheating. Strength will tell you how easily a cowboy totes his saddle, those bigger firearms, and how much he's gonna. This affects your immediate unarmed inventory weight, damage, weapon effectiveness. Average show. Barrel chested, beach bully, circus drummer, dupe saving, Hercules, beggar cousin. Huh. Wet noodle. I'm kidding. Perception. We'll make luck 8. Why not?
With luck like yours, I'm surprised them bullets didn't just turn right around and climb back into the gun. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
See if your dogs are still barking. What does that mean?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Alright.
Dog.
Dog. B.
House. Night. Bandit.
Oh. Swiss cheese.
Light. Mother.
Human shield. First word. Crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Mother. Human shield? Regret.
Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
If you aren't picking human shield, were you even in the room? Oh my god! I don't know about that. I did check what he said. I got distracted.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
I ain't given to rely on others for support.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention. I'm slow to embrace new ideas. I charge in to deal with my problems head on. Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I'm going to ignore the options and just stare at this and think about what it looks like. I'm trying to think of it. I just don't see anything. I mean, my first thought was a bomb, but I don't know if that's what's. I don't know if that's gonna be in her, in the options. I usually choose shadow and a door frame. Oh. A broken chain? No. A chemical reaction? Yes. An oozing wound? An angry two-headed ant. I think a chemical reaction is more closer to what I think. So we're gonna do that.
Okay. How about this one?
Okay, covering the options again. All I can think of maybe is a giant sword somehow. But I don't think that's what that looks like. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. It's okay. That's my first thought, but I'm pretty sure it's not in the options as well. So I'm thinking giant sword. Let's see the options. I see a priceless piece of work. A priceless work of art. Nope. It's a piece of space-age technology. Nope. A ship at sea? What? No. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. I don't know. None of these answers, to be honest. Except maybe the last one. But yes, in real life too. Yeah. Sorry, I was a little confused. No, we'll pick the last one.
Last one.
Okay, last one. What does it look like to me? Two bears clapping. I don't know. Two creatures clapping or something. That's what I see. A light in the darkness. Nope. A bearded man. Mushroom crab. Head on the pillow. None of these are what I'm thinking about. What the fuck? I'll say a mushroom cloud.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Alright. Well, that's my skills and shit. Okay. Resetting everything. Topic speech. Explosives. And I'd say lock picking. So that's what that was. It's for the stats thing. Okay. Wait, let me read through this. Barter skills, buying and selling, energy weapons, explosives. They're my favorite, so we're taking this one. Guns. I don't know if I plan to use any guns. Realistically, lockpick, definitely, cause loot goblin. I'm a loot goblin. Medicine, maybe we can do that in the future. Melee weapons, no. Repair, maybe in the future. Science, sneak. We don't really need that. Speech. Yeah, we'll need speech. Survival. Unarmed. We'll do unarmed in the future as well. Okay, done.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you.
Money.
I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a
Oh.
sense of your medical history.
I don't
Just
got
a
no money.
formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Oh! Oh! This is... Built to destroy! Ooh! Fast shot, fluoride... 2 traits, or none. Oh, okay. Good-natured. You're good-natured and hard, more prone to problem solving with your mind than violence. 5-2 energy weapons, explosive... Explosives! Guns! Ah. Oh my god, yes. Small frame. But your limbs are more easily crippled. No. Alright, we're getting loose cannon. Wild Wasteland. These just the more most bizarre and silly elements of post-apocalyptic America. Not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. We'll do it. Wild Wasteland is what we're getting.
guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out. Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
What the hell? Ow. Ooh. Back in the saddle. Sunset Sarsaparilla. Overpriced key. Good Springs General Store.
Howdy. You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me. If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order, now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip. They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by great Khans. I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be a good thing, right? Take it easy now.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Primm don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away. They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them. The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory. Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Goodbye.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon. Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can get a stiff drink and Cheyenne can keep cool.
Okay. How do I get the gun?
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your aim. Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Alright. The way that she runs, bro. Alright.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way. Okay, you're on. Go give him hell. Come on!
Away. Don't mind if I yes.
See? You're getting the hang of it.
No,
There's
I'm
two
not.
more wells that still need clearing. You want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with two of us. Come with me.
Where are we going, woman? Damn. Where'd you go? I guess she went back. I'm very confused. Oh, okay. I don't think she was supposed to die. Not gonna lie. Thank you.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised, staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested? All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking. Everything all right? Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could...
My god, that scared the shit out of me.
Never gets old when something blows up. You eyeballing me? Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
What the fuck? Rip. I have no idea where I'm going. Third person is so fun.
Howdy. Hey there.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. Be careful. You may want to talk to Lieutenant Hayes. He's in a tent down the road. Just stay on the west side of the overpass if you don't want to get shot.
Okay. I need to change my keybinds. What's tab? Pip-Boy. Left out to block. Is this running speed or am I going crazy? This just feels like walking. Your agility stat determines your movement speed. Oh. Thank you. Without mounts, you cannot sprint. Oh, thank you. What the fuck? I'm collecting all these gecko stuff even though I have no idea if I need it or not. What's this? Ooh! Ooh! Take all these Brock flowers. My aim. Wait, 12? I'll take it. Fuck it. Scrap electronics. Items. Alright, let's get back to the mission, I guess. The quest. He said schoolhouse. I think I got what I needed. Not gonna lie. Sandalroot and Brock flower. This might be important for later. Probably. There you are. I got a little lost, but I think I found the stuff we need. What? No! Cheyenne! Cheyenne died because of a coyote! Cheyenne! What the hell? Ooh, large whiskey bottle. Don't mind if I do. Empty whiskey bottle. So, what's your dog?
Yeah, these'll do just fine. Just fine. Alright now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try. Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench, whatever. Well, I hope that's enough to get you started. Okay. Well, good luck to you. I'm heading back to the Prospector. I could use a drink about now. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, she's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
I'm following you, woman. You know what? I can go there myself, I guess. Ooh. There's someone here now. Hey, yo.
Hello? Can you help me?
Okay. What's
My
wrong?
girl is trapped by geckos on the ridge, and I can't get to her. Please, she's going to die. Go up the path, past the broken radio tower, and go to the right. They're at the top of the trail. You will? Thank you for helping me. Please hurry.
I have no idea where that other thing was. But we'll, she might die. Oh well. I don't know how to get there, that's why. I don't have a full map, I think. Tin can? Tin can. What's this? Ooh, good springs. Maze. Purified water.
Howdy.
Shit, she scared me. What the fuck? Howdy.
I'm
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out. Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. You mean murder him? That's not our way, even if Cobb is scum. He can bluster and threaten all he wants. Alright. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up with a discount.
Ooh.
Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad. And they've got a lot of friends out there.
Oh.
Don't know why you want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here wouldn't appreciate it one bit. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Oh.
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. Fella wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Double clicking. My mouse is fucked up, unfortunately.
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
That ain't good.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Other than rolling around, I don't know why it took an interest in you. Fine. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region, But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something. I'm sure I've got something you like.
Dirty water. Crispy squirrel bits. Mmm. Sounds delicious. Iguana bits. Iguana and the sick meeting people. 29 caps. Moonshine. Hey, yo. Pino nuts. Purified water. I don't know why this accent's coming out, but it's coming out. Sunset sarsaparilla. Let me just leave.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Welcome to level 2. Welcome to level 2. Die. Oh, you're right. Oh, 13 skill points. Okay. Strength at 35. 35. 20. Ooh. Oh, it requires certain stuff. Okay.
Way too many strangers coming into town these days. No offense.
Damn, son. No need to be so mean. Steel plunger. What am I gonna do with a plunger? I guess I'm drinking that. Alrighty. Alrighty. Steel ball. No need.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Not in Good Springs, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
You're ignoring the fact that the plunger is red? Like, why is it just not an object?
Always happy to help someone down on their luck. I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good and I can always find a buyer for the hides. I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so wildlife is always creeping in.
Like, has an enemy red in the name. Oh, it just means that if it's red, I can steal it. If I remember correctly. Oh my god, my fucking accent is coming out. Fucking hell.
Sure, what do you want to know? Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it. Since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town.
Heal the
NCR's
blood.
got an
What am I gonna do with a
If you follow the
plunger?
road north, you'll eventually
Nothing!
hit Sloan and Quarry
Absolutely
Junction.
fuck
It might be rocks or
all.
something, but I heard they got
Fuck
troubles
all.
lately.
Okay.
I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to getting shot. Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but otherwise they're nothing to really worry about. The geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions out in the wasteland, but I've never seen them. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear of the hills north of Good Springs. The critters up there are big and poisonous.
Oh.
The new California Republic. Bunch of settlers and soldiers coming in from the west, fixing on making Nevada their own. They can be right pushy, but the roads are safer because of them, so I tend to let it go. Not that I got a choice. Well, the wildlife for one thing, rowdy locals for another. They're protecting their own. Just happens to help us. They've been holding off this other group from the east, too.
What the fuck? Barrow. Thank you for resubscribing. Oh my god. That's 5 months. Wow.
Got a funny name. Call themselves Caesar's Legion. Never seen them in these parts, so I couldn't tell you much. I hear rumors, that's about it. Supposedly they keep slaves and they got some real nasty ways of killing folks. But maybe that's just something folks in the NCR cooked up to make themselves seem more useful here. Less uninvited. If you want to know anything else, just ask. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it.
Prim is the
NCR
town with the
patrols do a
roller
good job of
coaster.
keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Until next time.
Hey. Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that. Be careful out there.
Howdy. Bad trouble. Welcome. Yup.
Alright. Next agenda is somewhere here.
Howdy.
Don't mind me, just checking your homes for refreshments.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pie. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids, so there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced, and more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game? Don't worry, I'm not that good of a player.
I feel like that's a lie. Oh! No. I don't know what's going on, but I'll take it. Select the card. What? I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly. I'm so confused. Well, I lost. No clue what I just did. Yum yum deviled eggs. Blamco mac and cheese. Don't mind if I do. That's empty. Clearly. Oh. Tin can, tin can. Box of detergent. Turpentine? Boxing times. Ooh. Doctor's bag. Yeast. I can make bread. Can't I? Fancy lad snacks. Pork and beans. Radix. Don't mind if I yes. Empty sarsaparilla bottle. Large. Whiskey! Don't mind if I do. Fishing battery. I might need that for something. Flour! I got yeast, I got flour. I got milk. Don't worry, we got this. What are we getting this for? No clue. Okay. What do we need any of this for? No fucking clue. We got 5.6 more rounds. We're gonna need those. Alright, let's... Before we mess around with anything else, let's check our inventory. Offered to help Ringo deal with the power grangers. Did you say bread? Yes, I said bread. They went that way. Ghost Town gunfight. Hollow point does more damage, but this is questionable. Overcharge, slug. To switch ammo subtypes, we keep them on this menu. We don't really need that. Bonus limb damage. Damage DPS 10.
What is it? Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own. We'd just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board... Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Ooh. It's so goofy to see me, like, holding the cleaver as my weapon. I need to...
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. I'm in.
That was easy. I thought it would have to.
Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well get it over with.
Oh, okay.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Oh.